strange to think that a sport could actually be illegal, but it could get you arrested if it involves trespassing, injures others, or is just plain crazy. Here are 10 extreme urban sports. Number 10. Skateboarding. Many cities have skate parks where skateboarders can get together to practice tricks or just mess around on their boards. It's outside of designated areas where you sometimes skate the line between legal and illegal. Some towns allow you to skate on the sidewalk as long as you're not doing tricks or anything else. Other cities ban skateboarding in public areas altogether. Number 9. Parkour. Parkour, aka free running, is an extreme urban sport that's all about getting from point A to point B, no matter what stands in your way. That can mean scrambling over walls, leaping between buildings, or jumping off a roof. Parkour itself is not illegal, but if you practice on private property, you can get cited, fined, or even arrested for trespassing. Number 8. Bouldering. Think of bouldering, or urban climbing, as rock climbing in an urban environment. Instead of scaling cliff walls, you're climbing up the sides of buildings. Unlike parkour, the idea in bouldering is not to leap from structure to structure to get to a destination. It's all about the climb and the view. Number 7. Elevator surfing. Elevator surfing first became popular in the mid-1980s and is most common among teens and college students. Surfers usually work as duos, with one person operating the elevator manually while the other person surfs on top of the car. To access the top, kids either climb through the hatch at the top Keanu style or force elevator doors open while the car is between floors and jump on that way. Number 6. Hashing. Reportedly started in Kuala Lumpur in 1938, hashing, as it's come to be known, started out as an effort to promote fitness, get rid of hangovers, and work up a thirst, then quench it with beer. To put it very simply, hashers run, and then they drink. Number 5. Drag racing. Illegal street racing can take place on city streets or on highways, and it's extremely dangerous to participants, other drivers, and pedestrians. It's also a nuisance for people in residential areas because street racing is very loud, and races tend to happen late at night. Number 4. Urban exploration. Have you ever been intrigued by an abandoned building or a decaying tunnel? Urban exploration is all about exploring the man-made landscape, from buildings and tunnels to sewers, often photographing them. Because it often involves entering private property without the owner's permission, urban exploration can land you in jail. Number 3. Underground bike racing. What began as a bike messenger competition has grown into a popular urban sport for cyclists in general. Originally called alley cat racing, these events were held without permits and in city traffic. The object was to mimic the courier's day, going to several destinations while figuring out the best route in the shortest time, by any means necessary. Number 2. Train surfing. Train surfing first caught on in Germany in the 1990s, but after a slew of train surfing-related injuries and deaths, it fizzled in popularity, but it started resurging in 2005. Because of the risk involved for surfers and passengers and the potential damage to property, train surfing is illegal in most countries. Number 1. Base jumping. Base jumping is like bouldering meets skydiving, although you don't have to be in a city to do it. BASE is an acronym that stands for Buildings, Antenna, Span, and Earth, and parachuting off any of these qualifies as base jumping. Unlike skydiving, base jumps tend to happen from much lower altitudes, which makes deploying the parachute in time trickier and the sport much more dangerous than skydiving. So, which was your favorite sport? Comment it. For more amazing videos in the future, subscribe to stay tuned.